ladies and gentlemen, we have something new with Battlefield. They have a roadmap that was released. It happened yesterday. People were on the buzz talking about it. I tried to avoid as much as I can about it, but yeah, I saw some bits and pieces, so I have to do a video reacting to it and everything. But before doing that, let me put on my Battlefield hat. There you go. Boom. Boom. Now this hat may be different from other people's hats. This is the developer hat when I was at EA. So all right, let's see what we got here. Battlefield 6 roadmap. Let's do it.
As the struggle between NATO and Pax are,
and also I want to let you guys know before anything, all right, you guys do like this content and everything, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It really help out a lot. Also, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this play out all the way through, and then after that we'll go back and break it down and things like that. Okay, so here we go.
Armada unfolds on Battlefield servers around the world. We wanted to take a moment to share our vision for the future of Battlefield 6 and RedSec directly with you.
Ooh.
We're here to lay out where the year ahead takes us, from maps and modes to features that we know you've been asking for. But first, we wanted to thank you for all of the feedback and your passion for Battlefield.
No problem.
Watching you play Season 2's Contaminated and Hagenthalb base highlights the amazing ingenuity and creative ways our community plays in our Battlefield sandbox.
Yeah, no,
but today
no problem.
Is about
no
looking
problem.
ahead at what you can expect from Battlefield 6 and RedSec during the rest of 2026.
Ooh.
Season 3 arrives this May, and listen, we've heard your feedback about the kind of map experience you want in Battlefield loud and clear.
Okay.
And that is why Season 3 opens with our reimagining of a classic Battlefield 4 map, Railway to Goldbud.
It looks good.
Which will be the biggest map in Battlefield 6
It
yet.
looks good.
Nearly 4 times the size of Mirak Valley.
We have mountains. We have mountains.
After the events of the campaign, this fan favorite has been optimized to match Battlefield 6's visual quality and gameplay.
Okay.
This means we're introducing new cover, larger aerial spaces, and more opportunities for strategic play when it comes to close quarter combat and long-range engagement.
Little birds, jets.
We've already begun testing Goldmud in labs.
Okay.
From sightlines to vehicle balance to time to kill to cover and more.
I wasn't able to get in on this
to get
one.
the map ready for
I wish I
Season
did,
3's launch
but
next month. And we
wasn't
can't
able
wait
to.
for you to get your hands on Battlefield 6's biggest map yet. And later in the season, another legendary map arrives. Cairo Bazaar, our updated take on Battlefield 3's Grand Bazaar.
Okay, but we're in Cairo. Okay.
This map is a pole-spanning experience with fierce firefights in tight alleyways and buildings designed for deadly ambushes that highlight our signature structure.
The indoor bazaar. Okay.
As part of Season 3, we'll be introducing Battle Royale solos as an official mode, as well as the beginning of our rank play experience. We're incredibly excited to bring rank play first to Battle Royale quads in RedSec.
What about Elite? What does that mean for Elite, though?
We're looking forward to getting your feedback and building this experience with you in and out of Battlefield Labs. Rank Play's debut in Season 3 sets the stage for this thrilling competitive experience that will not only evolve in future seasons, but expand to other modes, including Battlefield 6 multiplayer, as we build new ways to showcase your skills in Battlefield.
So Ranked is going to come
in
to
July, Season 4 will arrive.
Multiplayer.
And with it, we'll now have land,
is that Wake Island?
And sea battles. That's right. Naval warfare is coming to both Battlefield 6 and RedSec.
Yes!
As you take the fight to the Pacific, you'll experience a new naval-focused map called
that is Wake Island.
Even larger than Goldmud, with gigantic air and sea spaces that we'll begin testing in labs soon. And that's not all for Season 4. We also have the return to Wake Island, one of the most celebrated maps in the series history. Aircraft carriers with operational flight decks, new naval-based vehicles, a dynamic wave system that makes ocean combat even more intense, and of course, naval-based challenges with exclusive rewards. We'll begin testing Season 4's new maps in Battlefield Labs soon. Can't wait to hear what you think.
Since launch, we've heard of several features you'd like to see in Battlefield 6 and RedSec. We plan on bringing these to you this year, alongside a sea of ongoing quality of life updates and combat improvements to make sure Battlefield rewards your passion for the series. We'll give you more details as we begin testing them in labs to gather your feedback. But today I can confirm a server browser with persistent servers to give you even more options to host and play your preferred experiences, as well as custom pre-game lobbies. Leaderboards to show which players are dominating the world of Battlefield. Spectator mode so you can sit back and watch your squad in action or cast the action live as it unfolds. The return of platoons so you and your squad can connect and play together more efficiently.
Platoon Fawn come back,
which gives you even more ways to communicate with your squad and the ability to eavesdrop on enemies to make tactical power plays. We're also dedicated to doing a rework pass on 2 maps, New Sobek and Blackwell Fields, using Battlefield Labs to help raise the quality bar on both based on your feedback.
Thank you.
And after we've worked with you to evolve rank play in Battle Royale, we'll deliver the Elite and Open Series as promised, the pinnacle of competition in Battlefield. Today, I can also confirm that as a holiday surprise, we'll be dropping a 3rd map into Season 5. You'll have to wait to learn about them, but I will say that the roadmap does offer a hint of where you'll be fighting.
We have so much amazing content coming across all these seasons. Back and check that Massive maps to bring Battlefield's brand of chaos to life, the return of naval warfare so you can experience land, sea, and air battles. Requested features will launch and continue to build alongside you, like ranked play and server browser, and the launch of the Open and Elite competitive series. All of this alongside our commitment to continue to evolve and make the core gameplay experience in Battlefield even better. We have a ton of details on weapons, gadgets, and vehicles you will get to master. We even have a few surprises we can't spoil today. I hope this sneak peek of what we have coming in 2026 has pumped everybody working across Battlefield Studios.
Give us the F-18
We're
Super
committed
Hornet
to evolving Battlefield. We can't wait to take you on that journey this year and beyond.
Okay. All right. A lot. Okay, that's it. A lot to unpack here. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, so I'm gonna let it play through. I'm gonna pause on certain parts. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, so
as the struggle between NATO and Pax Armada unfolds on Battlefield servers around the world, we wanted to take a moment to share our vision for the future.
First of all, I want to say that is great that they're listening. Now, the thing is, they said that they're listening and they're incorporating these things. But from now till when they release, you know, there could be some changes. So we can't really hold everybody to it. You know, we're holding them to it, like, yeah, okay, holding them to it, but we can't say, okay, for sure this is happening. We gotta wait and see. So that's another thing. I can't be too optimistic about it. I'm happy, but I gotta restrain myself a bit.
Of Battlefield 6 and RedSec directly with you. We're here to lay out where the year ahead takes us, from maps and modes to features that we know you've been asking for. But first, we wanted to thank you for all of the feedback and your passion for Battlefield. Watching you play Season 2's Contaminated and Hagenthal base highlights the amazing ingenuity and creative ways our community plays in our Battlefield sandbox.
So the way how that sounds, like they just introduced operations, but hopefully this is giving them an idea of operations. Hopefully it's like this is like, okay, maybe we should start doing operations on the other maps and things like that. Hopefully.
But today is about looking ahead at what you can expect from Battlefield 6 and RedSec during the rest of 2026.
Now, I will say this. I am also not a huge fan of roadmaps because it kind of gives away, it kind of like spoils what's, spoils what's coming up, obviously. Now, if it was like, they're like, hey, we have these trailers that are going to be releasing and everything, and they were doing bits and pieces and stuff like that. For me personally, I would like that, but hey, people like getting that content and stuff, and especially the way how Battlefield is in its current state right now, and people are like, some people are leaving, a lot of us are staying, and we're trying to hold it down and everything, but this may bring some people back, who knows.
Season 3 arrives this May, and listen.
Okay, so looking at this, so there's Grand Bazaar, there is Goldman Railway. This looks, Rail to Goldman. This looks really good because if you guys remember Goldman Railway from BF4, it was not mountainous, it was very hilly. So, and looking at the layout, which I will show later on when we get to the part, looking at that layout, it reminds me of something when I was there. So we have BR solos, BR ranked play and leaderboards, and then apparently that's going to be coming later on.
We've heard your feedback about the kind of map experience you want in Battlefield loud and clear.
Okay, so right here is, first of all, dope setup. Flying the, looks like the Su-30 or Su-50 57. Yeah, 57. That looks like, and I could be wrong, but it looks like Liberation Peak. Yeah, it looks like Liberation Peak, but it could be, no, I mean, it could be Liberation Peak or it could be Goldman. I don't remember smoke being there. There's a hill or a mountain. Yeah, this looks like Goldman. Yeah, Goldman. Because this spot right here, it's that I call it the taco because it cuts. It's the cut. That's what it is. The cut. The train tracks that cut into the terrain. Yeah, it's a cut. Okay.
And that is why season 3 opened.
Yep. Okay, something flying in. This looks amazing. I know this is all cinematic. Like, obviously, if you're infantry, this is out of bounds. But it is nice, especially with the issues with laser target designator. A lot of us aircraft people are very irritated of being able to lock on like that. Even if you go behind a mountain, if you're able to catch just a glimpse of the jet and you hold that marker down or hold down the trigger, it will still fire it off. So, or it will still complete the lock, which I think is ridiculous. Best way to do it is just do like a maintain lock on BF4, how that was. That would be pretty cool, or something like that, you know. Now let's see here. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 flags. Okay. Hopefully one's on the train. I want to say like either Charlie or Delta is going to be the one on the train. I think it's going to be Delta because that would be perfectly in the middle. But yeah, I'm loving the terrain. I'm liking that you have cover for jets because that was the big one that I was talking about. Remember when they were announcing it in one of the patch notes, they were talking about Goldman Railway coming back. Then they're like, oh, we're going to redo it. And I was like, hopefully they put like some sort of mountain cover. They heard me. I'm glad. Or they heard me and they probably heard some other people too. So that's cool.
A reimagining of a classic Battlefield,
but it looks good.
Railway to Gold.
Okay, so yeah, so there's the cut right here when it goes out. The village. This I remember right here was like an IED. I wonder if they put IEDs in here still. And then over here on the left side, you guys can't really see, but where my mouse is, over here, that's where the multi-launch rocket, the MLRS vehicle was at, where you can fire like a volley of rockets and stuff, which is really cool. I will say, I wish they kind of brought that back in, but it's okay. It's okay.
Goldman, which will be the biggest map in Battlefield 6 yet. Nearly 4 times the size of Mirak Valley.
4 times the size of Mirak Valley. Okay, here's my question. It's way bigger than Mirak Valley. If this is going to be escalation, and you guys did on Mirak Valley in the past, can we get a total of 4 jets on each team, on each side? 2 attacks, 2 fighters on each side. That would be really cool. You guys did it on escalation for Mirak Valley, and it was a fun experience. I don't know why you guys got rid of it, but it was really cool. It was a fun time. Do it for Conquest.
Set within Tajikistan after the events of the campaign. This fan favorite.
So now we're in Tajikistan. We're not in. Where were we before? Were we in China? It's like China or something like that. Can't remember.
It has been optimized to match Battlefield 6's visual quality and gameplay. This means we're introducing.
Okay, so little construction area. This looks like the village. And I see, is that the enemy attack chopper? It might be, because there's Apache attack, enemy attack chopper. But then over there in this section right here, let me see, am I able to? Yes, I'm able to do it. Sweet. This right here, that's another attack chopper, or that's a low bird. It could be either attack chopper or a low bird. Okay, is that the Gripen? There's 3 jets in the back too. So it looks very interesting. It looks really cool. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's like anything else that could potentially be here. Anything. But these big explosions, I'm not sure if that's from the Apache itself or is that from the possible in-game explosive thing. That'd be cool.
New cover, larger aerial spaces, and
okay, Su-57, Black Hawk. I don't know why I keep cocking my head, but I keep doing that. And then Apache. Okay.
More opportunities for strategic play when it comes to close quarter
combat. So the train stops here and there.
And long range engagement.
Okay, hold on. Let me go
when
back.
It comes to close quarter combat.
Are we getting 4 jets?
Right.
Do you guys see that? Back it up. Investigation. All right, here on where's the speed? Playback speed. Okay, let's bring it down. Okay.
And more opportunities for strategic play when it comes to close quarter combat.
Okay, look at the top. Look at the top jets. Okay, I'm putting in the slower speed. Do 50. All right, there's one. It's one F-16. Let's do it this way. One F-16.
And long.
There's 2. There's a 3rd one.
Ranging.
And they're getting shot at. So, is there a 4th? So I'm curious if is that escalation? Is that escalation or is that conquest? Either way, I'm for it.
We've already begun testing Goldman in labs.
Yes.
From sightlines to vehicle balance to time to kill to cover and more. We already have a lot of feedback to get the map ready for Season 3's launch next month. And we can't wait for you to get your hands on Battlefield 6's biggest map yet.
Okay.
And later in the season, another legendary map arrives.
This is okay. That's the CZ. Okay, the CZ.
Cairo Bazaar.
This looks pretty cool. Looks really cool. Concept art. Okay.
Our updated take on Battlefield 3's Grand Bazaar.
Okay. To be honest, Breakthrough and Rush. I'm very curious of how this is gonna play out. I'm very curious. Is that the new M4? I think it is.
This map is a post-spanning Battlefield 3's Grand Bazaar.
Again, we're trying to dissect everything. Okay, so headquarters on each corner. Okay. A, there's B, C. Delta, I'm guessing, is southwest, and then Echoes. Now, I'm trying to remember, was Grand Bazaar, when we played on Battlefield 3, was it in this corner? I know there's the long hallway. There's the long Bazaar hallway, which was awesome. People usually drove like LEVs right through the middle and was just murking everything. Very curious. Very curious.
Is a post-spanning experience with fierce firefights in tight alleyways.
Yeah, that is cool. This is gonna be LMG, probably snipers, but most likely it's gonna be like LMGs, mines like crazy as well too. People are gonna booby trap it. It's gonna be interesting.
And buildings designed for deadly ambushes that highlight our signature destruction.
Okay.
As part of Season 3, we'll be introducing Battle Royale solos as an official mode, as well as the big...
I know there's a lot of people that wanted solos really bad, and then there's people that want to do content like doing solos watching and stuff like that, like how Jev and Tim the Tatman do it. I know people wanted to do that all the time, so that's pretty cool.
...of our rank play experience. We're incredibly excited to bring rank play first to Battle Royale quads in RedSec.
In quads. He said quads, right?
Royale solos as an official mode, as well as the beginning of our rank play experience. We're incredibly excited to bring rank play first to Battle Royale quads in...
Yeah, in quads. Okay. So it's in quads. Okay.
RedSec. We're looking forward to getting your feedback and building this experience with you in and out of Battlefield Labs. Rank Play's debut in Season 3 sets the stage for this thrilling competitive experience that will not only evolve in future seasons, but expand to other modes, including Battlefield 6 multiplayer.
So in other modes, including Battlefield 6 multiplayer. Okay.
As we build new ways to showcase your skills in Battlefield.
Now, I wonder how I know for Breakthrough and Rush, it can be a thing. TDM, it can be a thing as well. I wonder how this is going to work with like Conquest. Escalation, I can see it, but I wonder how it's going to work with Conquest.
In July, Season 4 will arrive.
All right, Season 4 is the Naval Warfare. Basically, it is Naval Strike. It's basically Battlefield 4's premium version of Naval Strike, except we're only getting 2 maps. Still cool. Naval Warfare, custom lobbies, spectator mode, new guns and modes, obviously. Now, they do have a carrier. They do have a carrier on Wake Island that we're seeing right now. I wonder if it is possible in some sort of update, because I mean, we have like we're still in Season 2. Season 3 is coming in May, I think May 15th. So we won't be able to see Season 4 until obviously July. That's what it says, July. Oh, you guys won't see it, but here, July, right? So I think what's gonna if they could do it, and I believe they can. I believe they can if they really try. Duplicate the carrier, give Pax Armada a carrier in the back, or rotate this carrier over here and then then the Pax carrier over here, or just bring this carrier back and bring back Carrier Assault. If you guys remember Carrier Assault, that was on Battlefield 4 when they did Naval Strike. And basically when you first start out, you both spawn on carriers, and then you would play the game like it's Conquest. When your team whatever team captures all of the positions, then the whole the enemy's hull gets breached on the carrier, which a ramp drops down. You can take a boat and everything like that, and you can assault their carrier, and then that's when it becomes Rush. Now for the enemy team, they would have to split into 2. They would have to defend, but then also there's a team that would have to go and try to capture those objective points. And when that happens, then the other hull gets breached, and then it becomes pure chaos, and it's very fun. Now, when you start doing the carrier assault, when you get inside, it becomes Rush, like I said before, where you have to arm 2 MCOM stations, I believe, and then whoever blows up, the MCOM stations, blows up the carrier, they win. That team wins. So it's a very fun time.
And with it, we'll now have land, air, and
it looks so
sea battles.
It looks so good.
Naval warfare is coming to both Battlefield 6 and RedSec. As you take the fight to the Pacific, you'll...
And it's really cool to see like they're doing the naval warfare because it's like we've had, obviously there's jets and stuff, but we don't really have an air map pretty much until Goldman kind of brings that out there, which is nice. And then we had a lot of like infantry and ground battles and stuff like that, but we didn't really have much of air and definitely didn't have sea. I don't think there is a map right now that has any water in it except Fort Linden. Fort Linden is the only one that actually has somewhat of water, so it's nice that they are doing this. Oh my goodness, the QA testers tonight, we've been talking about this forever.
Experience a new naval-focused map called Sioux Reef, even larger than Goldman, with gigantic air.
Sioux Reef, even larger than Goldman. Okay, so let's unpack this whole map right here. Apparently, this isn't the entire map. This whole thing is not the entire map, and I hope that this carrier up here, hopefully that's in play. You have an airfield over here, which I believe that's going to be like where it will probably be Pax's aircraft, maybe. So that's going to be cool. I don't know who would be down here though. And then they said it's a lot larger, so we're only seeing like a small portion of the map. But it's cool that there's docking areas that we have here, some sniping positions. Okay, now this is what caught my eye when I first saw this. Like when first looking at it, this reminds me of, I think was it Hainan Resort from BF4. It reminds me of that, where the Levolution is you only bring down the sides of the building. So again, breakthrough and rush, I'm very curious to see. I know a lot of people are focused on like conquest and escalation, things like that, but I'm very curious of what it looks like playing in an attack and defend mode as well. That's like the big one for me.
Sea spaces that will begin testing in labs soon. And that's not all for season 4. We also have the...
Okay, so going back,
larger than Goldman, with gigantic
where that loop is. So it should be right. So right here, there's a carrier right here. Be a carrier right here. Okay, cool.
And sea spaces that will begin testing in labs soon. And that's not all for season 4. Right, we also have the return to Wake Island. One of...
Wake Island looks dope. We already saw that. See, like they got, what planes are those? I see F-18. Is that, please tell me you guys are bringing F-18s back. Like since we're getting like naval and stuff like that, are we getting naval aircraft as well? Are we getting F-18s? Are we probably getting F-35? Look, again, it looks like an F-18 because I see the fins. I see there's 2 of them, but it has the look of an F-18. But then these ones right here look like F-35s. So is it a possibility that we're getting F-18s and 35s? Maybe, who knows? Or is that just a cosmetic thing, or just like a just props just to be there?
Of the most celebrated maps in the series history.
Going back, bring it back, investigate.
One of the most celebrated maps in the...
Okay, so let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points again. The difference of Wake Island on this one is there's still the airfield, which is back here. Yeah, the middle of having a ship wreckage, and that being a point. That's pretty cool. Okay, buildings over here, a little bit of sniping action possibility. Somebody died right there, or needs to be rezzed. Yeah, this is okay. And now I will say this: Wake Island is a very interesting one because like if you're not playing as US, since you're playing like PAX, you're spawning at the airfield and you have these 2 objectives that you have to run out to. Obviously, they have to fly out or take a boat and everything. So it's like you capture these 2, then there's like 2 in the back here, and then it's so weird. It's a very interesting one.
The series history.
Now here's the thing. I think I'm bringing an Easter egg in this game. Is there a possibility there's gonna be a skid loader? Because that'd be kind of cool. It'd be cool to find the skid loader. I saw the little construction area. I think it was near Charlie. Hopefully they bring that back. That'd be kind of cool.
Aircraft car.
Okay, like wait. Okay, I saw the design. I saw the wireframe. There it is. Okay, so they are F-18s. Are we getting them though? That's the question. I feel like it's a playable because we have zip lines. Ooh, excuse me. We have zip lines and everything. I wish I can make it a little, hold on. Yeah, so we have zip lines to go up and down. So it looks like people are gonna be able to snipe from the carrier. So long range sniping, cross map snipes are gonna be back. I wonder if you can get on the tower. Let's see here. Yeah, but yeah, those are definitely F-18s. And it looks like it could potentially be flyable because you have one on the launch on the catapult right here to take off. I could, like, again, this speculation, I could be reaching a lot. I could. But it looks like F-18s could be a thing. They look like they could be a new vehicle that comes in around this time, which I think it would be reasonable because it'd be like, all right, it's about due that we need a new jet because it's 4 seasons in, we don't have a jet. 3 seasons in, we don't have a new jet. We have a new helicopter, a little bird, but we don't have a new jet. So I'm curious about that. But then again, we have to see what it's like with what they're going to do with vehicles as well. So possibility. Let's go back to normal. And
aircraft carriers with operational flight decks,
operational flight decks. Again, I feel like the F-18 is coming.
Naval-based vehicles, a dynamic wave system that makes ocean combat even more intense. Cool. And of course, naval-based challenges with exclusive.
Let me go back to that
with
boat.
Operational flight decks.
Okay, so this is going to be the new attack boat. Okay, and this is where they get the reference from. Now, is this where a missile's going to launch? Is this going to be a missile launching system, or is it what they are doing in this picture right here, where you have people standing in it? So is it possibility it's another like kind of like just an APC of a boat? That'd be kind of cool for Russian breakthrough.
New naval-based vehicles, a dynamic wave system that makes ocean combat even more intense, and of course, naval-based challenges with exclusive reward.
Okay, this caught my eye. Somebody asked about this. I saw this on Twitter, and they said, looking at this gun, they're like, this looks new. This weapon looks new. I don't think it is new. It looks like a PSR. It does. The suppressor, I'm not sure if that's a long suppressor or if that is, I'm not sure if it's a long suppressor or if it's a different one. It looks like there's a new.
And of course, naval-based challenges.
I only got the whole carrier. Okay, so obviously jet spawns, where you can take off, possibly an anti-air gun that you can manually use. Is it possible? Again, this is all early too, because like the fire and stuff going through. So
exclusive reward. We'll begin testing Season 4's new
concept art
maps in Battlefield Labs soon. Can't wait to hear what you think. Season 4's new maps in Battlefield Labs soon. Can't wait to hear what you think.
Okay, so the boat. Let's see. This is a new boat. Obviously, it's still being worked on. Like it still needs to put its skin and stuff on there. But okay, 30mm chain gun possibly. Looks like some sort of projectile of a rocket or torpedo, or that's a torpedo, and this is a rocket. I wonder if this is either aim guided, if this is guided or aim guided, which again, that laser target designator, hopefully that becomes addressed in there too. So, and then it has the smoke. Okay, cool. Interesting. I will say, launch. Hold on. I will say it doesn't show how many people's seats, soon. Right? Okay, so this obviously the Apache
Can't wait to hear what you think.
Oh, it's a two-seater. So you have, so it's operational just like a tank. Because in the tank, even the tank's like it's a four-seater. You have two people on the back that just clinch onto it. Unless you do the same thing here, but I think with the tank, it still lets you know that there's two people on the back of your tank. I could be wrong though.
Since launch, we've heard of several features you'd like to see in Battlefield 6 and RedSec. We plan on bringing these to you this year, alongside a sea of ongoing quality of life updates and combat improvements to make sure Battlefield rewards your
combat improvements. So hopefully that is the net coding and stuff like that. That's the big thing right now is the gameplay.
Passion for the series. We'll give you more details as we begin testing them in labs to gather your feedback. But today I can confirm a server browser.
Great. Now, the thing is, my question is, when it comes to server browser, is it... I'll let it finish.
Persistent servers to give you even more options to host and play your preferred experiences.
Host and play preferred experiences. So are they getting rid of the custom search?
As well as custom pregame lobbies.
Custom pregame lobbies. So, okay. Very interesting. And then the leaderboards, obviously, it's... So we're not going to Battlefield or going to the Battlefield tracker.
Leaderboards to show which
we're using third party. We're using third party right now.
Are dominating.
Oh, that's a scar. Okay.
Dominating the world of Battlefield. Spectator mode, so you can sit back and watch your squad in action or cast.
I wonder how this is going to work out. So you can just sit there and spectate your team in any mode. Okay. I wonder how that's going to be, because I know the game likes to kick people out for being inactive. So how does... I want to know how that would work out.
As the action live as it unfolds. The return of platoons, so you and your squad can...
I know it's a reach. Battlefield. DICE. Everybody, is it possible we can get with platoons if we can get emblems back? I asked it earlier. I asked it I think the other day, where is it possible to bring back emblems? But here's the thing: when you submit your emblem, right, for your platoon, when you submit your emblem, it goes through a 24 to 48 hour process, and if you get approved, then boom, you have your emblem. Is that a possibility? I know it's a little more work because that's a lot of emblems you got to look over, but is it a possibility that we can get that? The reason why is because I love how they did in Battlefield 4 with the platoons, with the emblems, and with your tag, your emblem tag, or your platoon tag. If you have like an emblem, whatever, you can put it. It'll be put on your jet. It'll be actually on your weapons as well. Kind of like a sticker, but it's pretty cool. I actually miss it. because I remember having my my LOL, the lol. I had the troll lol guy on mine, which was pretty funny.
Connect and play together more efficiently. Proximity chat, which
this is going in the great direction. The question is how many people are actually going to use it, because a lot of people will like to be in Discord, or you have that teammate that just constantly overloads comms and then you want to mute them. You mute them, but like if they're with you, then they obviously give your spot away anyway. So I wonder.
Gives you even more ways to communicate with your squad.
But it's going to be fun.
And the ability to eavesdrop on enemies to make tactical power plays.
Like being a medic, oh my goodness, it's going to be like Hacksaw Ridge. You're going to hear people yelling and screaming like for a medic, like come get me please, don't smoke, blah blah blah, and just, you know. Now also the thing is the proxy chat only when you're up and you're moving around and you're alive, or is it when you're also on the ground bleeding out? Because if you're on the ground bleeding out and say for instance there's somebody around the corner, can you call that out to your team and say, hey, there's a guy right around the corner? Obviously the enemy can hear that, but like, is that a possibility that we can do that? That's a big question too.
Also dedicated to doing a rework pass on 2 maps, New Sobek and
I'm glad that they're doing this. Now, is it too late? I don't think so. But here, my question is, what are they going to rework exactly? Are they going to be able to make the buildings collapsible? But if they do that, there's not going to be much cover. Are they going to put more buildings in? Are they going to make the map a little bigger? I know for sure terrain is a big thing. Like we need to have something that on the attacking side, on the US side, when you spawn in, it's just a back lot, and then there's a building right in front. There's 2 buildings in front, and then like a big open area, and then there's a building on the other side. Obviously, we can't get on top of those buildings or anything unless you're in a helicopter, but playing in Breakthrough or Rush, those are the only places. Oh, and then there's like little berms, and that's it. So I wonder if they're gonna up the terrain or put more buildings in. If you're doing more buildings, is there a possibility like some of them are going to be able to collapse? That's the big one. Or is there going to be like, you know, what you do with, was it Operation Firestorm? Will you press the button to purge the tower? Are we going to have one for the building where it's just like there's, since it's construction and everything, is there going to be like dynamite or something like that, or some sort of demolition explosive where somebody's up there and you go up and you see like a plunger or something, or some sort of detonator? You press it and you just be able to blow it up. That'd be kind of cool too.
Blackwell Fields using
Blackwell Fields needs a lot of work. It used to be like before it released to the public, it was a big map, but the terrain was still kind of lacking because you were able to snipe, like literally you would be able to snipe from one base to another just sitting on one hill. It was that simple. And again, with the laser target detonators, that's also a big thing.
Battlefield Labs to help raise the quality bar on both based on your feedback. And after we've worked with you to evolve rank play in Battle Royale, we'll deliver the Elite and Open Series.
I'm glad they're bringing that back because there's a lot of people that were asking that were part of the Elite Series. They're like, when is this coming back? Now, my question is, you have the RedSec Elite Series, but majority of the people that are playing that, or the majority of the people that got invited to be in the Elite Series, don't play the game. That's my only concern. Like, they're gonna play the game because of how much money that you can win. And that's it. I understand, but like people that really deserve it, like a lot of people that a lot of creators that I know that I've seen over the past few months being in the creator program and stuff, I believe they deserve to be in the Elite Series. Like they should get their spot, honestly. That's just me personally, personal take.
As promised, the pinnacle of competition in Battlefield. Today, I can also confirm that as a holiday surprise, we'll be dropping
holiday surprise. So they have 3 maps. This is in fall, and 1 is classified, which is this one.
Dropping a 3rd map into season 5. Okay. You'll have to wait to learn about them, but I will say that the roadmap does offer a hint of where you'll be fighting.
Okay, going back, let's take a look at this. Okay, so we have a yellow. So it's wet concrete. There's fire, sledgehammer on the yellow painted concrete. A lot of people are saying it's Dawnbreaker from BF4. There was somebody in the Discord, I think it was Nick 930 or 390. He said that it could be Times Square, which I'm like, okay, that would be a third. That would be a 3rd or 4th map. It'd be a 3rd or 4th map for New York, which I could see too. He said this could be like Times Square.
Of where you'll be fighting.
Offers a hint where you'll be fighting. People are saying it looks like oil too. Hold on, I'm like really trying to look.
Battlefield. Today, I
see number. That's the thing. Like I'm looking at these numbers. It says take target AB. I want to see if the numbers ever change.
Dropping a 3rd map into season.
We have so much amazing content coming across all these seasons. Massive maps to bring Battlefield's brand of chaos to life. the return of naval warfare so you can experience land, sea, and air battles.
Those numbers might be
Requested
something.
features will launch and continue to build alongside you, like ranked play and server browser, and the launch of the Open and Elite competitive series. All of this alongside...
Okay, the roadmap. What's that? You see that? Take the target. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. There's AB 3405 degrees north. Okay, and then we have 118 24 degrees west. So where is that? Do some investigative work. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Let's see what. Are we getting LA? Yeah, that's what we're getting. That's definitely what we're getting. That's one, right? That's definitely what we're getting. Take the target 8 Alpha Bravo 3405 north 118 24 degrees west. And then when I went back out, it's in Beverly Hills. Wait, unless this is just, unless the coordinate here is just, unless this is Eastwood, maybe Eastwood. This looks east. Looks Eastwoody. But I mean, that's where that coordinate popped up. That's very interesting. Who knows? Again, this could be a far reach. It could be a far reach. So who knows? There's Dawnbreaker. So I'm gonna say this now. So now I have 3. Dawnbreaker, Times Square, or LA.
Our commitment to continue to evolve and make the core gameplay experience in Battlefield even better.
We're getting an F-18. This confirms it right here. We're getting an F-18. There's no doubt about it. Because then why are you 3D modeling a F-18? Why? And also, it looks like you're rigging it too. Is this Maya? It is Maya. Ah, I missed that. Yeah, they're rigging this. Okay, we're getting the Super Hornet.
We have a ton of details on weapons, gadgets, and vehicles you will get to master. We even have a few surprises we can't spoil today.
It's too late. I already saw it.
I hope this sneak peek of what we have coming in 2026 has you as pumped as everybody working across Battlefield Studios. We're committed to evolving Battlefield. We can't wait to take you on that journey this year and beyond.
All right, so there we go. We got some interesting stuff. We got possibly, again, 3 map. Well, we got a lot of stuff to unpack here. They try to hide some stuff. Not gonna lie, they try to hide some stuff, but we're kind of a little iffy on it. But that's the Super Hornet. I swear it's coming. It's coming, and I believe it's gonna be in that season 4 July. I believe that's it's returning because we haven't had the Super Hornet since Battlefield 4. No, we haven't had the Super Hornet since Battlefield 3 because then when they did Strike at Karkin or Back at Karkin, they did that's when F-35s came in, when they brought in Wake Island and Gulf of Oman and stuff like that. Yeah, so I think the Super Hornets are coming back this time. Sick. I'm happy about this. Okay, now the thing is, I'm wondering what kind of armament we're getting for this, so who knows. Alrighty, well, again, I'm curious about this map and everything, and again, like, if you guys want to look up this coordinate up here again, right here, you guys totally can. But right, I constantly keep getting Beverly Hills. I keep getting Beverly Hills, California, LA. So is this where the classified map could be? We could get, are we possibly getting LA at night? Maybe that'd be kind of cool, because I mean, we already have Blackwell Fields that looks kind of dark. It looks like it's gonna be dusk. Then we have Eastwood that's during the day. So are we getting, I mean, it only makes sense if we get it at night. And then is it possible if we get this, if we get that map and it's in LA, is it possible, and again, it's a far reach, it's a far stretch, far reach, is it possible that we can get a operations for California, for the California maps? I feel like that's what's going to happen. I feel like we're getting we're like, with these maps coming in and everything, I feel like we're going to get operations for like Tajikistan and stuff like that. And Tajikistan is going to have, like, that might be a grand operation because they have more than 3. Saying that now, it could be a grand operations, or they could just break it up. It's a possibility. So that's going to be the end of this video for today. I appreciate everybody that came here and checked this out. Let me know in the comments, does this bring you back? Is this like a for sure thing, or are you a little skeptical, or if you're like, hey, Battlefield's over for me? I'm very curious. I want to know people's thoughts about this, because this looks really good, but there are some issues that are going on with gameplay and things like that still need to be addressed and be fixed before all this stuff really comes in. Because if not, then all this coming in and we still have these issues, it's just gonna make a lot of people mad again, and people are gonna leave. I feel like people are gonna come back, but that's just me personally. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this whole thing, and yeah, Salvatino, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.